Welcome back to the Strategic Sales Funnel Method course. This is module number 3, Map the Customer Journey. The title of this video, 3.2, Awareness. Attract potential customers to your business. So, next couple of videos, we're going to actually go and take a deep dive into what you're going to need to, what each section to represent, visually what it should look like. So we're going to basically got 4 sections to cover, 4 stages, I should say, of the sales funnel to cover. And right now, we're going to get to awareness. So, again, awareness is all about attracting potential customers to your business. So, how do we attract these individuals? How do we attract these potential customers to our business? Again, we're a local business, local small business in the area. It doesn't matter our industry, it doesn't matter what products are sell, but again, we exist. And again, we've been running with the renovation contractor example. So we're in the city, you know what I mean? So, how do we start attracting customers to our business? Well, boils down to, there's 4 basic things you can do to begin, attracting customers to your business. Because again, you got to always remember there are people who are already searching for renovation services. So you being in business isn't directly tied to the market in that regards, in a sense. So whether you're in business or not, there's still going to be people looking for renovation services. So as a renovation services provider, in regards to attracting customers, it's not necessarily about, I mean, you having all the money in the world, to run ads, for example. What it's really about is you having a clear understanding of who your customer is, being inside their mind, in a sense, knowing what their needs are, knowing what their desires are, and then you being able to use your words to craft a marketing message that communicates that you understand what the problems that they're having, and you have a solution to help them get to the outcome that they desire. The better you get at being able to articulate yourself or present that type of message, through your sales funnel, the more likely you will be to attract the customer to you, as well as then get them to go through your funnel so that you can then get them to make a purchase. But again, before we can even get to that, you gotta attract them so that they gotta become aware of you. All right. So to become aware, what are some of the things you can do from a tactical perspective? All right, so there's content marketing, which is basically, obviously, as it sounds, you're creating content such as like blog posts, so which is basically articles, educational articles. So in renovation contractor, so we will be creating educational articles, writing educational articles about and just educating our potential customers on the home renovation process. Just real simple. We can also create infographics that educate them on that process. We can also offer videos, other types of images, and we're just making. But as long as we're addressing, something that is related to their desires, their pain points, and their interests that most of our potential customers are going to have, then again, when they're already out looking to solve these types of problems, they're going to stumble upon your content. That's gonna be how they become aware of you. And once they become aware of you, then they'll be able to get to start going through the stages of your funnel. But another way for them to become aware of you is through social media marketing. So again, utilizing your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitter. Now, depending upon your industry, your niche, yes, in this regard, if you're offering a more professional service, as in regards to, let's just say, more B2B services. So you're a tax accountant that works specifically with, local businesses. So you're a local CPA, you want to work with local businesses. And as far as social media is concerned, most likely a platform specifically like LinkedIn and YouTube would probably be the best social media platforms for you to be, putting content out on, or syndicating your content that you've created on. But also too, if you provide like more of a home service, then yeah, you might want to look in things like Instagram and Facebook and YouTube, um, and on and on. So whether you sell B2B or B2C as a renovation contractor in this case, like that will basically determine which types of social media platforms you want to be syndicating and promoting your content on, so that you can engage with potential customers. and they become and so that they can become aware of you. Next, SEO. So again, there's already people are already hitting the search engines using specific keywords and phrases to, in this case, look for renovation services. So you just have to make sure that based on the content that you've created, as well as some of the different marketing channels. In this case, like social media profiles, business listings, your website, all those channels, you want to make sure that you're including those same keywords and phrases so that when a potential customer types them into the search engine, it ideally, your marketing asset or your marketing collateral in a sense is going to be one of those items that shows up in the search engine results. But again, you increase the probability of your content showing up by making sure that you are including those keywords and phrases. So again, making sure that on your website, on your social media profiles, on your business listings, as well as the content that you put out online, so the articles, the videos, all that stuff, making sure that you're using, you're attaching the keywords that your potential customers are using, so that when they type them in, that's what's going to drive the organic traffic, back to your content. So then once they get to that content, then they springboard back to whatever destination that you want them to end up on, which is ideally going to be the landing page for the service that you have to offer, or for the service that they were, in a sense, educating themselves on by looking at your content or consuming your content. And last but not least, paid advertising. That's when you're going to be using platforms like Google Ads, social media ads, or Meta ads, and for Facebook and Instagram. And again, you're just using ads to reach a broader audience. So it's still content. You still got to create content. Whether it's going to be a video, an image, infographic, or some other type of offer, or some other type of content. You still got to create that. But then obviously you're just putting the ad budget behind it, so that you can, like it says, expand your reach, reach a broader audience. So those are the different things tactically that you're going to have to do within stage one awareness of your marketing funnel, your sales funnel, so that you can begin to start attracting potential customers into it. So driving traffic to it. Again, funnel. Got to get people in, but the amount of people that come in isn't necessarily going to be the amount of people that end up at the bottom, just like in a funnel. All right. So on that note, we're going to make sure that you want to make sure that again you just get clear on based upon the custom. The previous steps that we've covered in the or topics that we've covered in the previous modules. When it comes specifically to mapping out your customer journey and getting familiar on what it's going to take to attract potential customers to your business, again, we covered, content marketing, social media marketing, search engine optimization or SEO, and paid advertising. That's how you're going to drive traffic and build awareness for your local small business.